Oh, look, as you uncover the memories, it's lighting up the spokes. Goodness me, some very strong emotions are coming from the next archway. Whatever the Forgotten was trying to hide, there's quite a lot of anger and betrayal inside. There's only one thing I must do. I must pass through. I couldn't have said it better myself. Now pass through the gate and discover what led the Forgotten to lose their trusting spirit. Okay. We're in the glades, we're in the swamp. Mother Gotha, this ought to be interesting. Okay, let's see what Mother Gotha wants. Just who I was hoping to see, darling. Tell me you've noticed those ugly night thorns spreading around the valley, and how some of the villagers are starting to lose their memories. Merlin hasn't the faintest clue what might be causing it. But don't worry, I won't tell him it's all your fault. My fault? Well, of course it is. This village clearly reflects you, your dreams, your desires, your fears. And we've all noticed that you haven't been yourself lately. I don't know what's happening to me. Is it obvious? But don't worry, there's nothing wrong with you. You're simply growing up. You're finally seeing the world for the cruel and dangerous place that it is. Maybe you're right. I always am. Now trust me, after all, we must look out for ourselves. In fact, follow me, you have much to learn.
Ta-ta! What a pleasure.
Here we are, now pay attention, dear. These pillars have been here for as long as anyone in the village can remember. If you ask Merlin, he'd tell you they symbolize the virtues that hold this valley together and protect it, blah, 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 blah. Oh, how that man loves to hear himself talk. Don't insult Merlin. What a pity. You still insist on defending Merlin even though he's done nothing but lie to you. Huh? What do you mean? Merlin told you that these pillars protect the village, but they don't. They only prevent brilliant people like us from reaching our full potential. Oh. Everything he's told you about the light and dark magic, friendship, trust, and so on, nothing more than lies to keep you under his control. Now she sounds like a villain. I don't believe you. Well, there's one way to find out for sure. Rip the orb out of the pillar, then you'll see that what I'm saying is true.
And we're done talking about this. Shoo! Shoo! What a pleasure.
The orb! Darling, you've done it. And not to worry, I'll dispose of it safely. Mustn't let it fall to the wrong hands. Now see, doesn't everything feel better without that pesky pillar getting in the way? Something feels wrong. Wrong? Oh, don't be a fool. You've forgotten far too used to the way things were. You'll understand soon enough. I can't wait to show you how much grander life can be when you aren't forced to live under Merlin's rule. But first, you'll have to do me one itsy-bitsy favor. Oh great, another favor. Manners, Jimmy. Just because you're growing up doesn't mean you can leave those behind. Now the task at hand, I'm devastated that I've lost one of my prized possessions, a jewel-encrusted mirror. I was admiring myself when I simply dropped it in the water somewhere around here. How clumsy of me. Something isn't hanging up here. Don't trust me, Jimmy Geek? After all I've done for you? the mirror was in the water. She couldn't get the water because the orb was in the pillar. She had me take it out because she couldn't. Now I'm doing her dirty work for her, so it gives her more power for something. Of course I do. It's just perfect. Then you'll have no more questions or objections. Finding my jewel-encrusted mirror will be no trouble for you. Simply use that fishing rod of yours in the waters of this area. I'll be waiting for you near the giant willow. I'm not doing anything suspicious. Ha! I'm just teasing, darling. See you soon.
Ta-ta!
There's the mirror. This mirror's nothing but junk. Return the Mother Gothel near the giant willow and give her a piece of your mind.
Oh, hello, dear.
My mirror, you found it.
Oh.
And so quickly. I knew I could count on you. This mirror is a piece of junk. No. What's your scheme, Gothel? My scheme? That makes it sound so common. Oh, don't look so upset. You must stop taking everything so seriously. Now, shall I tell you my plan? You see, Jimmy Geek, I've always wondered that if Dreamlight magic of yours was... Oh, first time we get a Rapunzel name drop. I've always wondered if that Dreamlight magic of yours might work like Rapunzel's magical hair. So I borrowed a little book from Merlin, traded for a few potions and ingredients from Ursula, and now the magic of the orb is gone. There's nothing to stop me from throwing it all together to keep you safe in the giant willow forever.
Oh.
It's for your own good, dear. The world outside is far too dangerous. Trust me, it's better this way. You'll see in time that I can be a very loving mother. Yep, that doesn't sound good. One more piece left. Goodness, what did you find in the forgotten second memory? You look as if you've seen a ghost. Not a ghost, just a Gothel. She showed the Forgotten how to be cruel. The Forgotten learned a horrible lesson from her. Not to be selfish and use people for your own ends. Oh dear, I'm afraid that sometimes when we're hurt, it can be rather easy to turn that hurt towards others.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if this brings us any closer to saving the valley, but perhaps you understand the Forgotten a bit better. Forgotten's pain is becoming so real to me. How could the Forgotten ever trust anyone again after what Mother Gothel did? Once all this is over, I'm going to need to have a little talk with her. Trust is fragile, dear. We must beware. Once broken, it's difficult to repair. Now then, I'm afraid we still don't have all the answers we need. But perhaps we'll find them through this final gate. Follow me. Final portal. Listen closely, Jimmy Geek. Beyond the last gateway, you'll find the final lost memory of the Forgotten. Whatever happened here, it's changed them into what they are now. I don't think they meant to do any of this. The night thorns and the forgetting, all of it seemed to be outside the Forgotten's control. That may be so, but when it's lonely and uncertain, it's easy to lose your way. Now collect yourself, dear. You mustn't wait. Go boldly forward and step through the gate. And if it gets to be a bit too much, just know that I will be right here waiting.
You've been so helpful.
Step to the third gate in the dreams. Yes, I changed my clothes. What the Scar wants. Better talk to him. Okay, Scar.
Oh, goody. It's you.
Oh, at last. You're the only one here who's not a complete fool. I'm not falling for it, Scar. Oh, Jimmy Geek, you wound me. My intentions are honorable, I promise. Now then, I have a small question to ask you. It seems to me that those of us who are wise, strong, and cunning should take up the mantle of leadership. That sounds a bit evil. Good, evil, ridiculous distinctions that pompous windbag with a shaggy white mane put in your head. Unfortunately, there's one minor inconvenience stopping us from assuming power. It's that monstrosity there near the end of the river. You mean the pillar and the orb of nurturing? Precisely. The windbag with the white mane spends hours examining it, placating it as if we were trying to understand its power. But I'm certain it's there to watch over us, to keep us in our place, as it were. I guess we could tear the orb out, like I tore out the one in the Glade of Trust.
Oh.
Precisely. And that's just what I've tried. But it seems to feed off the nature around it. If only someone could injure the flora and fauna. Temporarily, of course. Perhaps you'd be able to destroy it. Is he trying to trick me like Mother Gothel did? I can't trust him. But I can't trust Merlin either. I'll do it. I'll get that orb out of the pillar. I knew you'd see reason. If it were me, I'd start by destroying the hideous flowers scattered about it. I have never cared for them.
Ta-ta.
Oh. Now it makes even more sense. And now the villains are becoming villains. With cunning and deception. The Forgotten's last memory in the dreamscape.
Greetings.
Oh, you can feel it, can't you? Whatever that monstrosity is, its power has begun to wane. But there is still more work to do. What shall I do next? You know, I have an idea. I'm sure you've noticed all the strange weeds sprouting up. The night thorns, you mean? Yes. But we must use that windbag's name for them. Regardless of the moniker. I rather like them, don't you? Though they do seem to sap the life out of everything around them. Wanted to know more? I dug where you would expect to see seeds, and instead I found these small bits of darkness. I suppose you could plant them and see what happens. Try near the pillar itself, or the entrance to those caverns over there. Or that Dreamlight tree that Simba's so fond of. I'll be waiting in my den when you finish the task.
Ta-ta.
Destroy the tree. Near the mine entrance, like a waterfall. Oh, here comes the orb. Recover the orb of nurturing of the pillar.
There you are.
You've done it, bravo. Now, just give that pesky thing to me. Orb of Nurturing? What do you want with the orb? Oh, only for safekeeping, of course. I may not understand exactly what it is, but I know something powerful and dangerous when I see it. He is tricking me. He's tricking me just like Mother Gothel did. You can't trick me. I know exactly what you're trying to do, and I'm not going to fall for it. Oh dear, temper, Jimmy Geek. Can't you see that you've already done exactly what I wanted? Look at everything you've broken. The other villagers will never forgive you for this. What have I done? Oh, there's no point in worrying. I can easily fix this for you. Simply let me rule Dreamlight Valley. It would be an immense burden, but I'm prepared to make the sacrifice. Besides, it's really only your choice. Make me king and stand at my side. Or run away and never return. Thoughts of Simba? You'll never be King Scar. I'll make sure of that. Ah, you ingrate. After all I've done for you. If you come to your senses, I'll be in my cave. And I locked him up. Merlin.
Oh, hello.
Jimmy Geek? Well, I was looking for Scar, but never mind that. You and I are long past due for a chat. Go ahead, yell at me.
What nonsense.
Yell at you? Why would I? Oh, no. I'm not angry. I'm rather worried. Of course I'm concerned about all that's going on in the village, but it's you I'm most worried about. Well, you don't have to worry, because I'll run away. I'll run away and never return. Please, Jimmy Geek, let me explain. You don't even have to listen if you don't care to.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, it's only natural that as you mature, there will be parts of yourself you question. Things you wish to leave behind. But there are some things you must never lose faith in. Friendship, love, acts of care for one another. They're the most powerful magic of all. And they're the greatest forces in Dreamlight Valley, or, well, anywhere. They don't feel very powerful. Ah, I see. Sometimes when we feel cut off from love, from friendship, it might appear that way. But the impressions can be misleading. We all care deeply about you, I promise. Love and friendship are always here for you when you're in need of them. Love and friendship, what a joke.
What? Oh.
You must not let yourself believe that. Be careful of the path you're walking down, Jimmy Geek. I implore you. Some things must never be forgotten. Some things must be forgotten. Racing to the castle. Yep, I changed my goals again. Well, Jimmy Geek, what did you discover in the final memory? Scar tricked her forgotten into helping the Nightthorn spread, and then Merlin showed up. Merlin warned the Forgotten not to lose faith in love, friendship, and the power of small acts of care. But it was too late. The Forgotten was too far gone. We mustn't give up. Merlin may have planted the seed in the Forgotten's mind. Perhaps it just needs a little watering. And the final memory, that's me. In the final memory, it looked like the Forgotten ran away to a castle. I've seen that castle before. There's another side of Dreamlight Valley. A shadowy side. You can get there through portals. Of course. If you're ever to save the Forgotten, you must venture to the Forgotten's home and face them there. But how to get there? Perhaps it's time I consult with Merlin. Oh, before I depart, now that the Forgotten memories are recovered, Orb of Remembrance is repaired. Be a dear and return to the Pale of Forgotten Lands while I seek out Merlin. Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
I'll see you soon, dear.
We get to put this... There's still the orb on the beach though, but at least we get to put this one... Oh... I knew it wouldn't be that easy. After all this time we are here face to face. I have all these memories in my head all of a sudden. You must have seen them too. So you must know what I am by now. You're my inner child, aren't you? You split off from me when I stopped visiting Dreamlight Valley. Inner child? But how can we really say which one of us is the real Jimmy Geek? Maybe you're just the part that moved on. Piece of me that left. It doesn't matter, I just want to help. I don't want to hurt you. Really, I want to help. Is that what you think about me? That I'm some kind of weakling who needs help? Maybe I was once, but not anymore. Needing help doesn't make you weak. That's what Merlin was trying to tell you. Caring for others. That's not something you leave behind. It makes us stronger, not weaker. It holds the valley together. Please, let us help you. You think I didn't try to ask for help? After that day with Scar, no one could hear me. I was trapped in the shadows, alone, lost. It takes all of my magic now just to step out into the light. But you're here now, let's fix all of this. Fix all of this? That's exactly what I've been trying to do. I haven't been hiding. I've been busy. Busy doing what? Do you expect me to just tell you my whole plan like some kind of villain at the end of a movie? I mean, you're kind of giving off that vibe. You still don't get it. I'm not the bad guy. You are. There's only one way to make sure that no one ever gets pulled to the dark side of Dreamlight Valley like I was. Only one way to make sure no one is ever lonely again. I need to rip open the walls between worlds, between Dreamlight Valley and the other side. And now I have the last thing I was missing. The way to fuel the spell. The Orb of Remembrance. We still have rain fire. Jimmy Geek, something's happened, hasn't it? The sky above the valley seems to be opening. Wait a moment. What's happened to the Orb of Remembrance? The Forgotten showed up and stole it from me. The Forgotten? Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not all. Forgotten is planning some sort of spell to tear down the wall between Dreamlight Valley and the dark side. None of it made any sense. Goodness! They want to rend the fabric of reality? Tear down the wall between one world and the next? That's a very dangerous sort of magic. With just the slightest slip, the Forgotten could destroy everything. You mean all of Dreamlight Valley?
Oh!
No, I mean everything. Dreamlight Valley, the dark side, the here and there, the realms. Perhaps even the waking world. I am freaking out. I'm just having a bit of trouble processing the fact that my lost inner child is about to accidentally destroy the universe. It's difficult magic, dear. For now, Dreamlight Valley is safe and stable. But we must do what we can while we're able. Soon, you'll have no choice but to cross to the dark side of Dreamlight Valley and confront the Forgotten. I'll consult with Merlin on how we might do that. In the meantime, you should do what you've always done. Keep taking care of Dreamlight Valley.